Now welcome back to video number 2 in our Dominate YouTube video series. Now in video number 1, you've seen the special plaque that YouTube awarded us in recognition of 100,000 subscribers. And today, we've got a free guide, 7 speedy YouTube hacks to explode your growth. Now, you can do this without ever being on camera yourself on a YouTube channel. You can do it if you don't even have a YouTube channel at the minute and you just want to get started. And you can also do it if you have no idea what you want your channel to be about. So what we're going to do is bounce over to the computer. I'm going to take you through it and we'll just go through it now. We're just jumping over to the computer here, and as you can see, we are experiencing a nice gradual growth, just organic free traffic. But when we started ramping this up, we started hitting 8,000 views a day, which is going up dramatically. That's by implementing these 7 hacks. We're going to cover 3 in this video now, and if you want to download the guide, you can get the full 7 just by clicking underneath this video. So, thumbnail hack. Okay, so what is your thumbnail? Well, just like a Facebook ad, okay, a thumbnail is your ad creative, i.e. the image used in your ad, and it's very, very important. It's actually one of the most critical factors in getting your attention, okay? So your thumbnail is this. It's the epic poster to your movie, and your movie is your YouTube video, okay? So think of it like that. So we'll cover about 3 thumbnails tiles that really work. Check out this one, okay? The arrow, okay? So we can see top 10 scariest roller coasters of all time. We'll actually refer to that later in this video as one of the best titles too. But look what's going on here. This is a roller coaster, okay? And see the way it's an image. It's like a closed loop. Like you can see a gap in the roller coaster here, and a gap here, and then the arrow. That is curious. That makes me stop. Look at the amount of views, 55 million views. This video has probably done over hundreds of thousands of dollars in ad revenue, okay? And the thumbnail will be critical to that, okay? Number 2, the slash. Again, this is something quite common in Facebook ads. You can't do before and afters sometimes, but if you use a diagonal slash and you only show a certain part of the body, you can actually, you can usually pass through the filter and get your ads approved. So see, using this diagonal slash, whatever it may be, you could use this style in many niches. Hair loss results, 30-day results, makeup 30 days after, race car driver training, before I was this, after I was this. So this kind of slash with a speech bubble has been working well for us. Third, the authority figure. So for example, this is a boxing fight, okay? Deontay Wilder versus Fury. It's like a big heavyweight boxing fight. Deontay's on the left and Fury's on the right. But who's this guy in the middle? Well, this guy in the middle is giving his preview of the fight. So if you position yourselves in the middle, okay, of these 2 well-known stars in this niche. Now, whether you follow boxing or not, you may not know that. But if you do follow martial arts and boxing, you 100% know these guys, okay? So you put yourself in the middle with a microphone. It makes you look like the authority. And again, think of what you could do. Big TV shows, American Idol, The Greatest Dancer. You could have yourself there, and you could be, put a picture of American Idol, contestant 1, contestant 2, preview of this big weekend. So those thumbnails work really well. And again, there's some design tips here. So, titles hack. Next is the YouTube titles. So we're saying, look, have you ever wondered why some videos get 10,000, hundreds of thousands, or millions of views? Well, let me highlight this now, guys. The title is crucial, okay? You got your thumbnail and title. They're your 2 main factors in getting your videos clicked, okay? And if they get higher click-through rates and they get more traction, YouTube's going to give it more distribution, okay? So title and thumbnail. So let's share 3 different types. Now, we're in the fitness niche for one of our channels. Things like 15-minute workouts. They love things like this. Look, 15-minute abs, 10-minute real-time workout. We actually ranked number 1 for some of these terms before, so we know how well this works. So look at this, 1.8 million views, 15-minute total core ab workout. And look at the title, at the bracket, at home, no equipment. So again, this is quite popular. Having a number, okay? And then having a bracket, at home, no equipment. So stuff like that there in your niche. Number 2, top 10 videos and worst events. So let's get into this, okay? As shown above, the top 10 scary roller coasters. Again, scariest roller coasters all time. Great thumbnail, great title equals
greater chance of success with YouTube. Things like this, the worst storm ever, top 10 most destructive storms ever to hit planet Earth. Again, top 10s work really well. People love to hear about, worst case scenarios, scary things, multiple industries. This does, if it's about weather, if it's about people's relationships, people love news like this, okay? And thirdly, titles of videos, reaction results videos. Now, these have been really popular recently. Reactions to mainstream mass market events. So let's just show you some things. We know the keto diet is pretty hot right now. So things like this, keto diet results, my update 1 month in, how much did I lose? So you hit on a mainstream topic, you say your update after a certain time frame, and then you say how much did I lose? Because obviously keto diet's about losing weight. Look at that, 497,000 views. 7-day green tea. And water detox, my success story, 145,000 views, with again a thumbnail holding the tea and the water, with like a woman looking kind of surprised, shocked, inviting you in. Number 3, reaction to Conor McGregor fight, reacting to big mainstream figures. So the king is back, full fight reaction. So after there's been like a boxing match or martial arts match, you do a video reaction. Look at this, 40,000 views just from that. Okay. So that's number 2. Number 3 hack, okay? Algorithm rank hack. What is the number 1 factor in getting your videos ranked at the minute? Are you ready for this? Increasing audience retention. Now, it used to be views and, using tags onto your videos and stuff. However, now, audience retention, i.e. how long does someone watch your video for, okay? So, like we said in the past, views were the predominant factor, but now the audience retention is actually crucial. Let's give you some tips on how to increase that audience retention. So let's say you have a cooking channel, okay? What you could do is, say the end result is you're cooking a lasagna, but what you could do is start the video with like the first 2 to 3 seconds with you tasting the final result with enthusiasm, like, oh god, that's delicious, putting your hand into it. That's the first 2 or 3 seconds of the video. Or say you're in like or smelling it, lifting up, smelling it, whoa, that's incredible, hey, how's it going here, this is John, I'm going to teach you how to cook the best lasagna in the world. So I think you get the idea there. Or do a slow-mo shot of the final result, this deliciousness in only 10 minutes. So that's one way to do it. And for example, if you're doing like fitness or whatever, another good idea is, say it's about a bicep curl, the first 2 to 3 seconds of the video is you just doing that last rep of the bicep curl. You're curling your arm and you're like going, oh, I just made it. Things like that there. So guys, that's just 3 out of the 7 YouTube hacks. What I'm going to do is going to switch back to the presentation with myself on camera, and I'll talk you through the other ones.
Now for the 4 other hacks, please download the PDF below and click on the Get on the Early Bird Notice list. Now if you're interested in learning how to get to 100,000 subscribers at rocket speed, and you want to get thousands of free visitors, traffic, leads and sales every single day, then you should consider signing up to our Dominate YouTube Blueprint. Now this is why this is different to anything else you've ever seen. We are going to hold a special 1-day web class where we will teach you the entire blueprint in 24 hours. So instead of signing up for some 60-minute webinar where you're pitched some lame product at the end, or you're like given the product delivered over 6 weeks of dragged out content, we will just do it in 1 day, and you can refer back to it at any time. So what you need to do is just click below, leave your comment if you're excited about Dominate YouTube, and get on the early bird notice list, and we will inform you when we're ready. So just click below and